Hello guys, how's it going? And welcome to the third episode of the Lake Victoria series. This time we're going to take a look at the other side of the lake. We are going to recreate this real island which is about in the middle of Lake Victoria, laying directly on the borders between Uganda and Tanzania. According to several sources, there live between 400 and 1,000 people on this tiny island. It is a small fishing community far off the coasts of the lake. What is somewhat interesting about this island, I think, is that although the island is so tiny, it has everything that a small city also has. So there are shops, there's a church, there are a few restaurants and pub and a doctor. So I think that is somewhat interesting. That's probably due to the island being so isolated from the rest of the area that people who live there obviously need certain services to make a living there. I decided to include the island into the video since it is also part of the area and not something that should be hidden away or anything. So it's part of it, and I think that is important to show something like this as well. If you're interested in the real island, it is called Migingo Island. You can search it up on the internet, and on YouTube there are actually several videos and a documentary about this very island, which is, I think, very interesting to see how life is going in such a place. So about building the island in City Skylines, well, there is not too much to say about that. I think I'm just starting off by building the island itself, since there was no suitable island for this on the map. So I'm just doing some terraforming and building the island. So after that I'm placing all the shacks and buildings on the island, roughly following the real island layout. And after that, in the end, I'm just making it somewhat more detailed with the decals and all kinds of objects and things that I place around the island, and of course a lot of fishing boats, which is the main purpose of people living on this island. So this is about as much as I can say about the in-game building of this island. So if you want to see more kind of this stuff, then make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's definitely coming more of this, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and see you next time.